Our last two examples where we're simplifying polynomials by adding or subtracting them, these two we are subtracting them. Subtraction is often missed by math students because they forget to distribute the subtraction. What I'm talking about is this minus, we're subtracting this term, we're subtracting this term, we're subtracting this term. So I suggest that you actually draw that distribution of the subtraction to make sure you realize you're going to be taking the opposite of each of those terms. So don't think of this as 5x to the fourth, it's negative 5x to the fourth. This is not positive x squared, that's negative x squared because it's being subtracted. And this is not negative 32, it's positive 32 because it's being subtracted. So watch out for that subtraction. Very often what I see students do is they only subtract the first term and then they see that as being positive x squared, where it's really negative x squared. So again, if you can handle that, it's really no different than the addition of polynomials. So we're just combining like terms. So let's look. We have an x to the fourth term. We have another x to the fourth term. Now this is a positive 3x to the fourth, and now that's a negative 5x to the fourth. A positive 3x to the fourth and a negative 5x to the fourth makes a negative 2x to the fourth. We have a negative 11x squared, and we have a negative x squared. A negative 11x squared and another negative x squared is going to make negative 12x squared. We've taken care of combining the x to the fourth terms, combining the x squared terms. This term's hanging out there all by itself. Don't be this guy. Don't go, negative 32 minus 32. Why? Because it's a subtracted negative 32. So it's a plus 32. Watch out for that subtraction. Make sure you actually distribute it to all three terms. That is what number 3 simplifies to be. Number 4 here, we're taking this minus this. Again, make sure you're applying that subtraction to all three terms. So let's start combining like terms. We have an x squared and we have a negative 4x squared. A positive x squared and a negative 4x squared makes a negative 3x squared. We have a positive 5x and we have a positive 2x. A positive 5x and a positive 2x make a positive 7x. We have a negative 6 and a negative 7. A negative 6 and a negative 7 make a negative 13. And again, I've written my answers in standard form. This is degree 4, degree 2, degree 0. This is degree 2, degree 1, degree 0. You can probably notice they're each 3 terms. So you're probably thinking, hey, I'm looking at trinomials. That's good. And the leading coefficient of this one is negative 2. The leading coefficient of this polynomial down here is negative 3.